Just a quick update on one of yesterday's reports regarding the drunk PC found at the wheel of the police vehicle with a bottle of wine. We spoke yesterday about how 38-year-old Northumbria police constable PC Helen Kane was spotted by a member of the public slumped at the wheel of a police vehicle, which turns out to have been a police van, stopped in the middle of the road with the engine running and a bottle of wine between her legs. The 2-day trial was due to end yesterday, meaning that the information from yesterday's trial wouldn't have been available until later in the day or today, as I said in yesterday's video. I'll bring you more information when that becomes available. Well, I said yesterday that Kane was more than 2 times the drink drive limit. That was my mistake. She was in fact over 3 times the drink drive limit. In yesterday's video I mentioned how she appeared at Teesside Magistrates Court and denied the charges. She actually pleaded guilty to driving whilst above the legal alcohol limit in a previous court appearance, but denied the additional charge of holding public office whilst willfully neglecting to perform duties or willful misconduct, which is what the court appearance this week was for. So it's my duty to let you know that I got my information slightly mixed up, and I apologise. On Friday, Kane gave evidence at her trial and told the jury she was going through personal and professional difficulties at the time. Defence barrister Stephen Reid asked her, "Do you accept that on November the 3rd last year you were drunk on duty?" Kane replied, "Yes." Reid asked, "Why were you drunk that day?" Kane said, "I was going through some tough times, both personally and professionally." Oh, boo-hoo. Sure, let's get the violins out, shall we? Kane's professional troubles appear to stem from a protest in Newcastle when a member of the public was bit by a police dog, and her police dog was wrongfully identified as the culprit. Her personal issues, although not really explained, were allegedly being treated by a doctor regarding stress and anxiety, and she was prescribed antidepressants, and because she didn't like taking time off work, she decided that alcohol would help her cope. She said that she used to drink to help her get through the day, and she believed that she was probably drunk before she even got to work that day. By the way, she is said to have been on a training course that day, so I'd like to know how nobody picked up on her being pissed before letting her get behind the wheel of a police vehicle, or even start work that day. I mean, in a job where the risk is so high, why are they not breathalyzing and drug wiping the police before they allow them to get behind the wheel of a police car? In his closing word salad, defence barrister Reid told the jury, "This defendant knows what she did was wrong. She's not trying to hide from that, but it is not serious enough to amount to misconduct in public office. Did she deliberately set out to harm the public interest? No, she was suffering from an illness at the time. It may be, but she deliberately didn't tell anyone. She deliberately got behind the wheel of a car. She deliberately had a drink, so let's get it right, she is solely to blame." Kane has been ordered back to Teesside Magistrates Court on November the 19th, today, which I'm assuming is for sentencing, so I will bring you the outcome of that decision just as soon as I possibly can.